Cover the door. The beast could be anywhere. You have no idea.
Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse, and guys, we are back in again with another Marvel Legends unboxing, and today we're going to be unboxing the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Marvel Spider-Man 2 Black Suit Spider-Man figure. Guys, I am super excited to be unboxing this figure here today. As you can see, I am all ready to do this unboxing. I have my Marvel Spider-Man 2 symbiote suit shirt on. I have my statue, the collector's edition Marvel Spider-Man 2 statue. I'm ready to do this unboxing. If you guys are also new to the channel, I did an unboxing for the Venom Gamerverse Marvel Spider-Man 2 figure, so definitely go check that out. That was the last video I think I did on the channel. I think I did that after Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3 symbiote suit figure, so definitely go check out those unboxings. I'm very excited to unbox this figure here today. Here is the front of the box. As you can see, this was definitely one I was the most excited for them to announce over at Hasbro. Like, I remember when they did the Pulse stream for this figure, I was like flipping out. I was like, oh my god, about damn time, because we have the Gamerverse Advanced Suit 2.0 Miles, the Gamerverse Advanced Suit 2.0 Peter Parker. We also have the, of course, Gamerverse Venom figure. So I was like, I really want them to announce the symbiote suit. You know what I mean? Of course, as you know, the Gamerverse Venom was announced with this, but I was like, I need them to announce this figure. I want this figure so much. I know this figure does not have butterfly joints. I know a lot of people are upset about that. But for me personally, I don't care. I'm not really into the whole articulating my figures a whole bunch and moving them around in different poses. I usually make like one pose and leave it up on the shelf. So already off rip, I'm loving the way the figure looks. He is shiny. He looks incredible. This is the one I was excited about the most, a part of the Gamerverse wave. So here's the front of the box right there. Here is, of course, the side of the box, a real cool picture of, you know, Peter in the symbiote suit. Really cool. I love this side panel picture. Like I said, here's the front of the box where it says Marvel Spider-Man 2 and it says Gamerverse at the bottom. And of course, he comes with 2 flipping hands, 2 wall crawling hands, and he comes with 2 fists. And he also comes with the web accessory right there, the symbiote tendril, which is also really cool. Here is the back of the box. Really cool. Some other figures that they're releasing, a part of the Gamerverse wave. We have the Brooklyn 2099 suit right there, as you can see right here. We also have the Borica suits. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but we have that right there. We also have the upgrade suit style right there. I don't really like any of the other figures besides the symbiote suit and the black cat. But we also have the anti-venom suit style, which I don't know why they chose that one. So there's, of course, the other ones that, you know, they're offering a part of the Gamerverse wave. And then, of course, as you all know, we have the Venom that they announced a part of the Gamerverse wave. And we also have the Kingpin, a part of the Gamerverse wave. So, and we have another cool picture, of course, of Peter in the symbiote suit, which is the same here. They're just zooming in at different points, which is really cool. So like I said, and here's the top of the box. It says Gamerverse. But without further ado, guys, let's get into this unboxing. There he goes. Outside the box, a real cool picture of the spider, of course, for Marvel Spider-Man 2. And also even, I believe, also like the just Insomniac Spider-Man logo in the back. Classic. Love it. I love how it's right there in the back of the box. Really cool. I do like these Gamerverse boxes. I don't know what you guys think of them, but I really enjoy them. But here is the figure, and he looks incredible. I'm so happy how this figure looks. He looks great. I can't wait to pose him around. I don't really know if I'm going to be using this like sort of tendril as much / kind of just web effect. I don't know if I'm going to be using it as much, but let's get this figure out and let's kind of have a feel for it. So let's just do that. He feels great. He feels so good. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I'm in love with this figure. This figure is so sick. He looks incredible. I still stand by this. I think that this design for the symbiote suit is 1,000 times cooler and better than the traditional symbiote suit design. I really, really, even though they kind of use that as a template, I love the Insomniac design that they did for the symbiote suit. I love how they added like the like what is it, the kind of detailing of the symbiote right there. It's like all like rough, and you can just see the tendrils all over the suit. That's so cool to me that they did that. I love it. I love how they added that kind of effect on the figure. I love also, like, even on the back of the head, you have like the veins of the symbiote right there. I love it. I just love how they added it. It's so cool. So cool. They even added it, of course, in the inner forearm or the inner bicep right there, as you can see. I just love it how they added that effect. That's really, really cool. Added that detail work. The detail work on this figure is just incredible, in my personal opinion. Also, he feels so loose. He does not feel stiff, honestly. I'm actually like quite blown away how he feels, to be honest. Also, like, I understand this figure feels like, I mean, even though it doesn't have butterfly joints, it looks like it does. If I'm being honest, it just doesn't have that extra piece where it can just keep going out fully. But if I'm being honest, he goes back, he does the T-pose. He can do a T-pose. So if I'm being honest, I don't know what people are complaining about, because he can do a T-pose. And you usually can only do that when they make it with the butterflies. But if I'm being honest, he's so like, the joints on him are like smooth, like really, really smooth. I'm actually very impressed by that. He articulates very, very well off rip. So I'm very happy with that he is not a stiff figure. He moves around very, very well. Of course, he has the ab crunch, as you guys can see there. He does have, wait, okay, yeah, the ab crunch is there. I don't know why it's, give me a minute. There we go, there we go. So that was the only thing that was a little bit stiff for a minute, but the ab crunch is there, as you can see. He does have the ab crunch, so that's really, really nice. What else? Like I said, you can do the full T-pose. You can do a full, like, 180, or, you know what I mean, right there. So that's really, really cool. His arms go all the way around. He can go up like this. You can move it like that if you want to do it. If you want him like kind of like hold something, act like he's holding something, so you like that. I'm very happy with the articulation on this figure. I know a lot of people, like I said, were upset that they didn't add the butterfly joints, but it feels like he has butterfly joints, if I'm being honest. Like I said, thigh swivel is definitely there as well. So, of course, they traditionally, it's always on a Marvel Legends. He has, was it calf swivel? So he has the calf swivel. He doesn't have ankle swivel, but he has the thigh cut, or like the thigh cut. He has the calf cut. Was it? Is his knees? I think his knees are double jointed too. Knees are double jointed. So he does have the double jointed knees. So that's also cool. I'm very happy with this figure. Honestly, it hits all the marks. I don't know why a lot of people are like hating on the figure. I really, all because it doesn't have the butterfly joints. It looks like it has it. It looks like it has it. I don't understand what people's complaint is. I really, really don't. Having the figure, I think, honestly, guys, go get yourself this figure. It honestly feels like and looks like he has the butterflies. I think why are people upset that the spider legs aren't moving out? I think it's actually better that the spider legs aren't moving out, and they made it where like it's not moving and it's not looking weird. I think it looks better that it's all in one kind of piece and it's not like the legs aren't moving, because a lot of the time when it comes to the Spider-Man figures, the legs will move when you know with the butterfly joints. They will move, and some of the time it looks a bit weird sometimes. So I do like the idea that it's just not, he still does what, like, if the butterflies were there, but the spider legs aren't moving around, like the spider logo is not moving around. I think it actually looks better, in my personal opinion. Fully turns around, as you can see right there. I am very happy with this figure. I think, honestly, out of all the Gamerverse figures, I think of course I like this one the most, off rip, just because it's the symbiote suit, but I think just the way he feels, an A plus, honestly, for me, for this figure. I think he just looks incredible. Incredible. Of course, he does not come with 2 head sculpts. It would have been really cool if they would have added the squinting eyes. That would have really been cool if they did that for this, you know, symbiote suit, just like how they did for the Secret Wars symbiote suit. It would have been really, really cool if they added a squinted eyes head sculpt. I think that would have been really, really cool. But that's really my only kind of take. You know what I mean? And that's just like, it would have been cool if they would have added that, honestly. And I wouldn't even say that's like a bad thing that they didn't, but it would have been really sick if they would have went that extra mile to add a, you know, squinted eyes, you know, head sculpt. But other than that, figure looks incredible. I think he does everything I think a figure collector would want in articulation. Like I said, I think he looks like he has the butterflies, even though he doesn't have the butterflies, if that makes any sense. I think he moves around very well. He's not stiff. That's everything I think everybody would want when it comes to a figure, is it not to be stiff, have really, really good articulation, and yeah, I think he just hits all the marks, if I'm being honest. But going on to the other accessories, he has the flipping hands, which we are going to take out. I think I'm going to have him maybe using the flipping hands. I'm not too sure how I'm going to pose him. I kind of want to pose him how he kind of comes out in the game when he's kind of like crouching down and he says, "You have no idea." I'm going to put that literally probably as the intro of this video, so you guys probably have that's what I'm thinking about having as the intro for this unboxing, which in that case he uses the open wall crawling hand. So let's get those out real quick. And let's just, you know what, we're just gonna get out all the accessories because I want to see what I can really do with this. Mind you, this I've seen in other people's unboxings though, that this thing isn't like, it would have been nice, and again I think we've all said this, for their web accessories if a lot of them had bendy wire. And the only reason I say this is because it is very, like, it's not stiff. So it is very kind of just, it's kind of just laying there, which does suck because if you wanted him to kind of like flip and have it be straight, you can't do that. Or have it have some sort of like curvature to it. It's a shame you really can't do that. But if I'm being honest, I really don't think I'm going to be using this. I really end up, when it comes to the web accessories, I really tend to not use them, if that makes any sense. But yeah, let's just get these. I want to pose him real quick, or kind of see what he looks like with the web shooting hands, the flipping hands. So let's do that real quick. Let's put these bad boys on. Do that right there. That's cool. Let's do the left one. Don't want to break this, so want to be careful. Okay, sick. He looks great. Like I said, kind of let's bend the knees real quick. Let's kind of have him like that. Actually, let's do that. Like if he was kind of like swinging and about to swing. So yeah, let's kind of have him like that. Yeah, bro, that shit's hard. Oh, dude, this looks sick. I could have him like that, to be honest. That would be dope. Pose him like that. That's if I have a stand for him, which I don't know if I'm going to have him up on the stand. I kind of like the idea, like I said, kind of having him, you know, as if he was like just coming out of Connor's house and, you know, the first time we see the symbiote suit, to be honest. But that is a cool pose right there. That's what he looks like with the flipping hands on. Looks really, really dope in my personal opinion. I think he looks great. So that's what he looks like. Really, really dope. And let's kind of get him in a way where he's kind of standing up. That's if he was kind of like swinging and he's about to like flip right there. That's kind of how I have him posed. Now let's kind of have him just standing up as if he was just going to shoot a web at somebody standing up. So yeah, I think he looks great. Honestly, just no notes. I'm very happy with this figure. It checks off all the boxes. For me personally, as a figure collector, I think the paint apps on this figure look incredible. Especially the white spider, there is no mess ups where that white is bleeding onto the black. It's it looks great. I don't see any scuffs. I don't see anything. Even for the back spider, I don't see anything wrong with it. It looks really, really good. If I'm being honest, I think it looks great. But now I want to take these flipping hands off. So let's take these off real quick. Let's put on the wall crawling hands. Of course, this is the left hand. So let's do that. And then this is the right hand. Sick. All right. We can even recreate that photo of even like in Secret Wars If you guys want to do that, you guys could do that too. Recreate that photo. Like so. So you can literally do the recreation from Secret Wars. So that's really, really cool too. You could, I wonder if anybody is actually going to do that. I think after, once I'm done with the review, I think the unboxing, I think what I'm going to do is kind of do like a slideshow of him in different poses. I'm going to start implementing that going forward when I get a figure, it's like show you guys different poses of the figure. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Of course, for him up in the air, I'm just going to hold him and take the photo. But when it comes to like the standing ones, I'll have him just standing like literally on my desk probably. That's probably how I'll have him. But like I said, you can have him like this, or if how I want to have him, like I said, if he was coming out of Connor's house, is he was kind of like, from what I remember, I'm going to try to do it because I vaguely remember how he was. He was kind of like this. Yeah, like that. There we go. You have no idea. Like, dude, let's go, bro. I'm so happy. He looks great. He looks so good. He looks so sick. He looks so sick. Oh, bro. This figure's so awesome. I think, honestly, out of all the figures I've got lately, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. This was the crown jewel for the Gamerverse figures. But honestly, out of all the figures I'm thinking of that I got, that Hasbro has announced, I think this is the best. I think that this is the best. I think this and the Daredevil Born Again are the top out of all the other ones we've gotten. And we've gotten a lot of comic fig ones, but I think out of this figure and the Daredevil Born Again, I think they beat all the other figures we've gotten lately, in my personal opinion, that this figure is just a beauty. It's beautiful. You're not going to hear me badmouth this figure. Like I said, I think it checks off all of the boxes, and it's so easy to pose. This figure is probably one of the most easiest Legends to pose, if I'm being honest. Like, I literally can plop him down, and he stands right away. Beautiful, beautiful. We are going to try this accessory piece. I'm just curious to see. Wait, how do we even, like... Wait a second. How the hell... Okay, that is very weird. He has no gripping hand, so how is he supposed to hold this? That's my question now. How is he supposed to hold this? Because he has two flipping hands, as I stated. Two flipping hands, as you guys can see. He has two fists accessories, as you guys can see. And he has two open hands accessories. How the hell is he supposed to use this? I'm assuming, like... Would you... Wait a second. I'm just going to assume. I'm probably wrong on this, but we're just going to try it out because, honestly, I'm actually quite curious to know how this is even going to work. Let's do this, and let's do this. I don't know if this is going to work. I mean, I guess that's how it would go. Nah. I thought maybe you put this on for... I don't know. See, that's the one thing I will say. The one thing I don't like about the presentation is this. I don't like this web accessory. In my personal opinion, it's trash. I'm never going to use it. But like I told you guys, when it comes to the web accessories, if we get them, I end up not using them. I just don't use them. I don't know what it is. I'm curious to know, do you guys use them when you have web accessories? Like, do you have them if it looks like they're swinging, or do you have it where it looks like they're shooting the web accessory out? How do you have it? I'm curious to know, because I feel like anytime we get a web accessory, it's literally this. Like somewhere from them, they did the same thing with the Spider-Man Spider-Man No Way Home Far From Home suit that I got with the Peter Parker head sculpt. They have this in there. And I never use it. They had it where he had a gripping hand where you could hold it. So it's weird to me that they did not give this figure a gripping hand for him to use this. It's really weird to me. I don't know how people are actually going to use this, but that's probably... I'm curious to know if you guys know how you could utilize this, because quite honestly, I find that this is obsolete. This is just something I'm not going to use. But overall, love this figure, and I definitely recommend you guys pick this figure up. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. If you were worried that, oh my god, this figure is going to be trash because it doesn't have the butterfly joints, I'm telling you, it feels and looks like this thing has the butterfly joints. The only thing I can tell, and I think for this figure in particular, I'm glad that it doesn't really, it's not cutting the web, it's not cutting the spider legs. I think it would be a shame if they did that with this figure. So I'm glad it's not, they didn't do that. They didn't go that route. I think that it's actually better that they didn't go that route, because also this spider is raised. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is a raised spider. It is 3D, which is very nice. I think this is the first time ever, when it comes to a Spider-Man figure, that they did like a raised thing. At least for the symbiote, suit, this is the first time ever that they've given us a raised spider. So I think that's also another W, another win for us. Spider-Man, like Spider-Man lovers out there that love the symbiote suit. That's a W that they added a raised spider. So like I said, no notes. I'm very, very happy with the way this figure looks, the way it articulates. I think it's a W figure. And I think you guys should go get this figure. As you all know, or if you guys don't know, I pre-ordered this on Amazon. And this thing was supposed to come out, I think it was like June 3rd. They moved it up. So I'm actually very, very, I think it was like June 3rd. It was June something. I can't remember. I want to say it was June 3rd. I could be wrong. But I'm so glad that they moved these up, that they moved it up, and I actually was able to get this, because as of right now, I think that's the only way people are getting this, is getting it through Amazon. If you pre-ordered it, you're getting it early. Same as if you pre-ordered the Gamerverse Venom, you get it in early. I got mine in early. Same as if you pre-ordered the Black Cat, I got that in early as well. It's actually coming later today. So, like I said, guys, I think if you haven't done so already, and you're thinking, how are people getting this? Like, why isn't Hasbro sending out my item? I pre-ordered it through Hasbro. If I'm being honest, Hasbro lately has been lacking. They have not been on top of releasing figures like all these other retailers are. Like, it's weird to me. And me and my bro Troy talk about this all the time. Like, what is with it where Hasbro is not sending them out before Target gets them, before Amazon is shipping them out, before GameStop gets them? It's weird to me. It's weird because as of lately, GameStop has been getting in figures early, which is actually a first. It's very rare when they get like figures in early. It usually happens where Target gets figures in early, or Amazon brings them up early. Like puts the moves up the pre-order date. So I've just been very lucky being on top of things, and me ordering my figures now on Amazon. I think that's the better way to order figures if you want to get them early, is Amazon, because like I said, Hasbro's been like, they tend to stick to their dates, if not move it up like a little bit. I think Amazon is the best way to go, because and it shows, because all the figures I've been unboxing, I found at my GameStop early. I've gotten I've had them come in early on Amazon, or I found them early at Target. So like I said, check out your local Targets, guys. Check out your local GameStops. And also, if you want a for sure thing to get it in early, check out Amazon, because like I said, they tend to move up their date. Like I said, these figures, I believe, were slated June 3rd, and they released today. This figure came in yesterday on the 19th of May. That's insane. That's great. If not, they were slated for June 9th. I'm not quite too sure, but the Doom helmet, that thing, I think is slated for like late July or early July. I can't remember. And I found it at GameStop. I've just said, just like I said, call your local GameStops, or check out your local GameStops. Go check out your local, Targets. Go check out your, or even go just check out occasionally. Go check out and look up on Amazon and see if they move up figures. That is my best advice to you guys if you want figures early, is just to check your local Targets, GameStops, and also just keep an eye out on Amazon. That is my best advice. If you want figures early. I've just had incredible luck. I've just been very aware on when my pre-orders get moved up, or sometimes I'll have a pre-order and I'll still call my local Target or GameStop, and if they have it, I'll cancel my order that's what if you want figures early, you just got to be vigilant. You just got to be on it if you want figures early. That's my best advice. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, and like this video. It'd be much appreciated. I am literally one subscriber away from hitting 1,200. So it'd just be incredible if whoever sees this video could be that subscriber to get me to 1,200. My goal now is to get 1,300. That is the goal. I think we're slowly, or even if we could also get this video to 100 likes, that'd be incredible. If we can get 100 likes on this video, that'd be great. And also, I just want to say thank you if you stuck all the way through the video. I know sometimes a lot of people skip to the unboxing part and then they log off the video, but I just want to say I appreciate everybody that sticks all the way through the video without skipping and also likes the video. It helps me out tremendously. It helps out the channel's growth. It also pushes my videos more in the algorithm so more people can find these videos. So I just want to say thank you for everybody that stays all the way through the video and likes the video, and also anybody that's new here that wants to subscribe. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it, and thank you to that subscribe, or thank you to that watcher that subscribed that got me to my goal of hitting 1,200. Like I said, it could be anybody that watches this video, that comes across it, that likes this video, that could do it. So I just want to say thank you that you got me to my goal of hitting 1,200. But like I said, guys, stay tuned for more Marvel Legends unboxings. I'm going to be unboxing the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Marvel Spider-Man 2 Black Cat. I'm going to do that unboxing probably later today if it does come in today, if not sometime tomorrow. So keep a lookout. Regardless, that video won't be dropping until tomorrow anyways. Even if it comes in later, I'm going to film it and it's going to be dropping early tomorrow morning. Or if it ends up coming later tomorrow, it'll be dropping sometime tomorrow. So just keep a lookout. That's going to be, that unboxing is going to be coming tomorrow. But not only that, I'm actually going to be unboxing my Spider-Man retro carded Green Goblin. I'm going to do an unboxing for that over on Patreon, and I'm also going to be doing an unboxing for my Marvel Legends Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man figure. I'm going to also do an unboxing for that as well over on Patreon. So if you guys are interested, my Patreon's only $5 a month. Go check it out. It's in my link tree in my description. You get access to my show, movie, reactions, and so forth. And I forgot to mention that if you want to check out my figures and stuff, that's a part of the $10 here. That's what I meant to say. Along with my movie and show reactions, it's kind of like a bundle package deal. So I think that's, if you love figures, I have over about, I want to say 30-something videos of figure unboxings exclusively over on my Patreon. So if you guys want to go check them out, you can even go check them out without you know what I mean, just to kind of see the thumbnails and see what I have. If anything interests you guys, feel free to subscribe to the $10 tier over on Patreon, or if you just like reactions, there's the $5 tier. We have some great shows coming up, so stay tuned for those. I announce them usually over on my Patreon. I usually announce what shows we're going to be doing, but not only that, when I have a reaction up, I post my thumbnail and post about it over on my socials. So definitely go follow my socials on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X. I'm pretty much everywhere on social media, so definitely feel free to follow my socials. But as always, guys, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.